and put... And they're all in the stalls and ready to run. And they're racing, and Marbaton got out okay. Spring Warrior flew out of the gates, and away quickly too is Relevance in the red colours as they settle down, and Sheer Special is hunting through in a prominent role as they go through the first 200 or 300 metres. Marbaton holds out. Spring Warrior leads him by a neck, a length to Sheer Special on the inside. Relevance over on the outside, 2 lengths behind them is Gunnet. On the rails then go the Tonk, and about a length and a half to Swamp Boy. Marbaton led before the turn at the 400, just in front of Spring Warrior. Relevance 3 wide, hard ridden to Sheer Special behind them, and then go the Tonk getting up along the rail, and then Gunnet and Swamp Boy as they enter the straight. Spring Warrior out wide, and Marbaton down there is inside. Spring Warrior taking the lead below the 200. Relevance is after Spring Warrior, but 150 out. Spring Warrior darted clear, 2 lengths to Relevance. Marbaton can't go on. Spring Warrior kept going by Stan Aitken in the run home, and Spring Warrior wins the debutante well. Relevance second, third Marbaton with a gap to Sheer Special, Gunnet, go the Tonk, and Swamp Boy last throughout. Number 7, Spring Warrior, Stan Aitken and Robert Smurden combining to take out the debutante stakes. Sprinted away from them in the run home in impressive style. Number 7, Spring Warrior first, beating Relevance second, and Marbaton holding third. The 900 metres covered in 53.68. All in, set, and racing in the second. And De Cash got away fast on the inside ahead of Chiming Door, and away quickly too is Cloth of Gold down on the inside third. My Grenadier is going forward early, and they're followed by Thriller and Manila, George's Magic, Skylight Jimmy and Zaro on the outside. As they went out by the 1200 metres, and De Cash is going out quickly, a couple of lengths clear now. My Grenadier is second when they went past the 1200, a length and a half to Chiming Door. 2 Cloth of Gold fourth on the inside from Thriller and Manila. Then a length and a half away is Skylight Jimmy in the red blinkers. Over on the outside is Zaro and George's Magic on the fence at the 1000, and De Cash is the leader. Out clearly, 3 lengths to My Grenadier, 2 lengths to Chiming Door, about 2 lengths away Cloth of Gold, fourth on the inside of Thriller and Manila. A length and a half then to Skylight Jimmy. Zaro at the tail end of the field in company with George's Magic at the 700 metres on the railway side, and the leader is De Cash by a length. He's steadying off the pace a bit. My Grenadier is second. Chiming Door went up on the outside. 1 Thriller and Manila. Skylight Jimmy came wide, and back over on the inside Cloth of Gold, being followed as they came to the turn by Zaro and George's Magic, hard ridden. Chiming Door moved up on the outside and joined De Cash. 2 lengths to Cloth of Gold, forced to come through near the inside. They're getting off the rails as they corner, and then Skylight Jimmy. Zaro peels out wide. Chiming Door takes the lead from De Cash as soon as they corner. 3 lengths Cloth of Gold with some work to do at the 200 metres, and De Cash has got his second wind. Again he drew to the lead over Chiming Door, and 3 lengths Cloth of Gold not making the required ground. De Cash in front. Chiming Door on the outside is still there, but De Cash is pulling out something, and an all-the-way win. De Cash 3/4 over Chiming Door. 3.5 lengths away third is Cloth of Gold, and then came George's Magic and Zaro, Skylight Jimmy, Thriller in Manila and My Grenadier. De Cash, number 2, is the winner, ridden by Jim Cassidy. He led all the way. He was clearly joined and perhaps even headed by Chiming Door up near the turn. Third race, 2,000 metres, all locked away. Dame Telek a little shifty in the gates. Normandy stood up okay with attendance, and away now. Mystic Melody out reasonably. Sly Sandra got away in company with Miss Piri Piri early, and Wins a Few was up there in the first 4 or 5. Dame Telek easing just off her. There's Vintage Power from an outside gate going quickly into the leading fray, and then Simulation and Thursday's Child as they settle fully by the 1600, and Cassidy took Wins a Few to the lead, out by a little over a length here. Vintage Power outside Sly Sandra, a length away fourth Dame Telek, followed then by Simulation on the outside of Mystic Melody. 1.5 Thursday's Child, 2 lengths behind those Miss Piri Piri and Neck Miss Magical, more than 2 lengths to Normandy, being followed then by Dew Crazy, 2-0 Joy, Robley Lass and 2 to Farazad. As they made their way out to the 1200 metres now, and Wins a Few surrendered the lead to Sly Sandra, who went through and led by about a length and a half. Sly Sandra over Wins a Few, Mystic Melody through to third on the inside. Vintage Power around her, followed by Dame Telek, 1 to Simulation out 3 wide. A length and a half Thursday's Child outside Miss Peri Peri. 2 lengths middle of the field Miss Magical from Jew Crazy and Normandy over on the inside. Then Oh Joy, Robley Lass and 2 to Farazed. They've gone by the 1,000 and Sly Sandra rolls along clear. A length and a half on Wins a Few. Vintage Power is third. Dame Telek and the Pink Cap is fourth with Mystic Melody inside it. Simulation deeper out, 3/4 away Thursday's Child, a half Miss Peri Peri, then Jew Crazy, Miss Magical, niggled at. Oh Joy starts a run from Farazad. They're followed by Robley Lass and Normandy dropped out struggling last. Now Sly Sandra's away before the turn. She's trying to pinch a break on them and she's got out 3 to 4 lengths around the home turn. Sly Sandra under Craig Williams. Dame Telek getting to second from Mystic Melody. Then Miss Peri Peri, Vintage Power battling. Then Jew Crazy, Thursday's Child, Oh Joy. Sly Sandra has a good lead at the top of the straight. 3 to 4 lengths on Dame Telek. Miss Peri Peri starting to respond to hard riding, but Sly Sandra the leader. 100 metres to go. She's 3 lengths in front, Sly Sandra, from Dame Telek, Miss Peri Peri, and then Jew Crazy and Farazad from last. But Sly Sandra is going to be too good, and Sly Sandra's won it very easily. Jew Crazy got up and grabbed second, I'd say, from Miss Peri Peri, then Farazad and Dame Telek, Miss Magical, Oh Joy, Robley Lass, Mystic Melody. They are coming in at long intervals now. Thursday's Child, Vintage Power, Simulation, Normandy, and Wins a Few dropped out to run last. Sly Sandra, revelling in the ground this afternoon, has come away to finally crack for a win here at Caulfield. 5 starts here, and she hadn't run a place, but she's done so today. It's the first time I think she's been over a bit of ground at this course, and that's been the result. She's towed them. Number 2, Sly Sandra, Craig Williams pinching a winning break before the home turn. Second going to 6, Jew Crazy, ridden by Stephen Baster, and third 12, Miss Peri Peri, ridden by Brett Preble. Now Renega's joined them and they're set and racing, and Deerfield got away well with Jack Daniel. McCartus away fast. Mr Millennium goes forward with Carolenza. Crystal Academy is also going up towards the front, and Triple O settling about 5th or 6th, with Reneg out deeper as they settle fully into stride now. And it's Deerfield, a narrow leader on the inside by the 1400. Mr Millennium outside him, Jack Daniel the centre. Triple O deeper out 4th, Crystal Academy about 5 wide 5th. They're followed by another Marauder and Reneg, who are very, very wide. Just behind them, Colonel Jackson, Korchnoi over on the inside, a length to Carolans and Newshawk, 1 McCartus, who's well off the pace, being followed then by Filligan and 2 lengths Yuan. When they race their way to the 1,000-metre mark, and Mr Millennium outside Deerfield the leader. 2 lengths to Triplo Cap, right on the speed third, and 1 away Jack's Daniel. A length and a half Crystal Academy, followed by Reneg, who's out deep around another Marauder to the centre. Colonel Jackson on the rail. A length and a half to Korchnoi and Newshawk, and back behind those 2 lengths away Carolans and McCartus. Filligan the outside, and 3 Yuan. They're inside the 800, and it's Mr Millennium about a long neck to Deerfield on the rail second. Triplo 3/4 away third. Jack's Daniel niggled at 4th. Crystal Academy improving out wider. Colonel Jackson through on the inside. Another Marauder's had everything thrown at him. He's not responding at the moment. McCartus is making ground through along the inside as they neared the turn, and Korchnoi is coming into the picture. As they neared the turn, Deerfield in the centre, Triplo the outside. Colonel Jackson's got up inside them and tackles and goes to the lead. Comes out wide, Colonel Jackson around the turn in front of Deerfield, Triplo, and then McCartus in behind them in the white sleeves, followed by Korchnoi, Crystal Academy. Filligan down the outside at the 200. It's Colonel Jackson in front. Deerfield sticking on determinedly on the outside. Then McCartus and Filligan coming home. Colonel Jackson the leader with 50 metres to go. 2 lengths in front. Filligan is really making ground. Colonel Jackson in front. He's tired, and he might have just seen it through. Filligan's made a big lunge at him though. Deerfield 2 lengths away third, followed by McCartus, Korchnoi and Carolanza. Behind those to finish with Triplo with a gap Reneg, another Marauder, Newshawk, followed by Jack's Daniel, Mr Millennium, Yuan and Crystal Academy dropped out to last. Judge calls for a photo here. Colonel Jackson's got very, very tired, and Filligan has lunged at him right on the wire. Now the judge will tell us whether he's made it or not. Colonel Jackson the inside and Filligan on the outside. A little filly purchased for just $25,000, lining up in a Group 1 race. Ferrari about to join them again as the Golden Dane moved in, out next to Hutt. Now coming along, Ferrari. And that means Beat the Fade will beat the last to lock away for the Group 1 Roselands 1,000 guineas. Favourite Dan Glisser drawn the inside, took a clean sweep of the Princess Series. There's never been a winner of those 3 races complete the big 4. Dan Glisser after a bit of history. Miss Penny Money just bounded around in the gates, settled again and beat the fade, the one they need to move along, and will have them right to run. Nashua are out of the saddle as they prepare to bring Beat the Fade into the lineup. Phillies Classic is about to go at Caulfield. Dan Glisser the inside in the purple and white colours. They're set. Now they all clear and they're off, and Dan Glisser pinged away on the inside. Gilded Angel was a little slow. Sayer Road got back there too. I'm a Ripper began fast. Also Miss Penny Money was into stride reasonably well as they settle into stride now, and going forward was Frari with Hutt on the outside. My Sienna's hunting towards the front too, but Dan Glisser held them out well. And out to the 1200, Dan Glisser led My Sienna by a length. I Am a Ripper is third, and Hutt got into a little trouble there. She lost ground sharply on the outside. Gilded Angel got through along the inside into a good position. 2 lengths to Frari over on the outside of Shazoo, and they're followed by the Golden Dane out wide, a length and a half behind those Sayer Road. They're followed by Tiger Eye. Miss Penny Money back to third last from Imperatrice, and Beat the Fade a length and a half away. Dan Glisser came down the side at the 800 in the guineas and led a little over a length here. My Sienna. Gilded Angel on the fence third, followed by Shazoo. Wider out was Hutt from I Am a Ripper, who's lost her place. Imperatrice, I think she's broken down. Something's happened to her. She's dropped right out of it, Imperatrice. The Golden Dane making a run round the outside. Well back is Tiger Eye, and Beat the Fade getting up along the inside. Miss Penny Money one of the last, and Frari dropped out last. Dan Glisser left the fence. Shazoo got up to have a go at her now. My Sienna only a length and a half away on the outside. Beat the Fade's got right through along the inside as they corner, and they're followed by Gilded Angel in the straight. Dan Glisser is under siege by Shazoo. Beat the Fade on the inside, and My Sienna down the outside, and then I Am a Ripper and Gilded Angel. Shazoo and Beat the Fade with Dan Glisser coming again on the outside. Shazoo again tackled by Dan Glisser. Shazoo's ahead in front. Dan Glisser can't get there or not. No, Shazoo. Shazoo just beat Dan Glisser with Beat the Fade third on the inside. Then I'm a Ripper and My Sienna. A gap behind those to finish in the race was the Golden Dane, followed by Gilded Angel and Sayer Road. And behind those were Hutt, followed further back then by Tiger Eye, Miss Penny Money. Frari dropped out to finish last of all. On the line, a number of barrier attendants. Grammy Award the inside with Rash Bride Tear. The Bartered Bride stood in well. Now Stars Fear, riderless this time, is coming up. Now they've got Stars Fear ready, and the Liz Davenport Classic about to go. Race 6. Grammy Award the inside. Stars Fear standing up well with Lady Jugar making a good line. Rash Bride Tear stood up nicely. They're off now, and Hooker over near the outside got away well. Stars Fear jumped well. Rash Bride Tear looking for the front early. Love's Choice jumped well. So did Angel Spirit from a wide berth and is heading towards the front. As they settle down, Whoopie Ride dropped out a couple of lengths last, and Angel Spirit across the field with consummate ease and leads 2 to 3 lengths out to the 1200. Our Erin came across well to second. Rash Bride Tear now third from Hooker. Lady Jugar going forward in the pink out wide. Then Love's Choice, won to Strictly Jazz, won the Bartered Bride, Grammy Award. A little worse in midfield, the rail from Star Sphere. Savannah getting well back to third last, followed by Whoopee Ride. And back at the tail of the field is Our Crystal. Angel Spirit is the leader by the 1,000, about a length and a half in front. Our Erin second, Hooker third with Lady Jugar around her. Fifth on the rail, Raspberry Tear from Love's Choice, Strictly Jazz. Star Sphere out deep from the Bartered Bride. About a length away then came Savannah, starting a run under pressure, followed by Whoopee Ride out wide. Grammy Awards on the rail and 2 Our Crystal. Angel Spirit at the 600 metres led a half on Our Erin, a length and a half to Hooker, who's niggled at. Love's Choice on the inside of her in the black and gold, starting to run on well from Raspberry Tear. Then Lady Jugar. Savannah's under a lot of pressure. She is starting to make some ground. Angel Spirit led Our Erin around the home turn, clear of Love's Choice, Raspberry Tear. Then came Grammy Award, the Bartered Bride and Savannah. Well in the straight now, and Our Erin in the centre took the lead. Love's Choice coming after her. Angel Spirit over on the inside with Raspberry Tear. Our Erin with 150 to go with Love's Choice on the outside. Our Erin ducking about a bit. Love's Choice trying hard to reach her. Our Erin's about a half length in front of Love's Choice on the outside. They're wide apart. Our Erin has beaten Love's Choice about ahead. 3 lengths to Raspberry Tear third in front of the Bartered Bride. Angel Spirit, then Grammy Award. A long break then to Savannah, who obviously didn't get through it. Lady Jugar, Hooker, Strictly Jazz, long break, Star Sphere, Our Crystal and Whoopee Ride was last of all. This is very much improving mare. Number 11, Our Erin, ridden by Shane Dye. Just wanted to duck about a little bit halfway down the straight, but just about right. Kalui Star has joined them. On the outside, Dance Music lined up and the field is ready now. Set to go, race 7. Off, Sandridge Bay out pretty well towards the inside. Amber Boy looked to be a little slow. Snore got away okay with Rouge Fure, Hot Touch, Copeland all showing pace. Rona out wide is up there too. Dance Music got away okay, settling just off the leading horses. Going by the 1,000 metre mark now, and Kalui Star drove through in the centre. And in the yellow blinkers, he's taken over the running. Snore is on his inside, Hot Touch the outer. Wider out Rona and Copeland out very wide. A length Melnamuka back on the inside on the blue with the gold cap. Rouge Fure is around it on the outside. Dance Music deeper and then Rhythmical. Amber Boy just off these, followed by another excuse. 2 Mystic Morse, 1 Sandridge Bay and 10 lengths to Navajo Poet. Snore got up on the inside as they came round the turn and joined Kalui Star. On their outside, Hot Touch and Rona very deep as they corner Melnamuka just off them. Amber Boy is next and then Rhythmical. Dance Music under a lot of pressure as they corner here, and Rona moved up on the outside. Snore in the centre. Over on the inside, Mystic Morse is putting in a spurt on the rails, followed by Kalui Star and then Dance Music on the outside and Sandridge Bay. It's Mystic Morse going through to take the lead from Rona, and they're well clear of Snore, who can't go on, and then Sandridge Bay, but Mystic Morse in front for Brad Ruiter, and Mystic Morse beats Rona by about 3 lengths. Sandridge Bay third, then Dance Music, followed by Rhythmical, Melnamuka, Hot Touch, Kalui Star weakened, and then Amber Boy. Snore dropped out. Another excuse next from Rouge Fure, and a long break in the field then to Copeland next to last, and Navajo Poet was last all the way. Mystic Morse is the winner, having just its 6th race start, posting its 3rd win, jumping from a Class 2 to win this 113 metres the distance. Set Green Raider in 1. He got away okay down there with Hyrific and Luca Brasi. Torval and Dean jumped well, and so did Omni Walk with the gold blinkers, settling down on the pace early. Amy's Blushing is going forward wide out as they settle into stride. Catwoman drifting a good way back in the field. And going to the post the first time now, and Chris Muntz has taken Torval and Dean to the lead, about a length clear. Amy's Blushing second. Kings of Far Deep Out is improving to third. Around Hyrific, Omni Walkers between horses, and Green Raider about 6th on the rail as they turn out of the straight. 2 to Luca Brasi, followed by Comrade Park on the outside. A length and a half Lord Foster outside Danaka, and then Catwoman and Vaunty, and 2 lengths to Celtic King. Torval and Dean the leader as they go out towards the 1600 metre mark. It's Torval and Dean, 2 Amy's Blushing. On the inside, third is Green Raider. A length and a half further back is Hyrific, being followed then by Luca Brasi. Half a length away to Omni Walk, and a half Comrade Park the rail. 1 1/4 then to Kings of Far, Danaka, Lord Foster, 2 Catwoman, 1 Vaunty, and Celtic King back last of all. They're by the 1400, and Torval and Dean sets its own tempo, 2 lengths. Amy's Blushing second outside, Green Raider enjoying a good run on the pace. A length and a half away, Hyrific, 4th outside Luca Brasi. Then Omni Walk improving out wide around and Comrade Park. 1.5 Danaka, Kings Afar, Lord Foster the centre. They're followed by Catwoman a good way back with Vaunty and Celtic King on the rails last of all. They're out to the 1,000-metre mark now, and it's Torval and Dean the leader. Torval and Dean a little over, about a half length now, and Amy's Blushing and Green Raider can go through on the inside as Torval and Dean leaves plenty of room against the rail. Back behind them, Comrade Park. Omni Walk out wider, followed by Horrific. On the inside, Luca Brasi, 2 Lord Foster, Kings Afar. Danaka well back as Catwoman starts a wide run, and then Celtic King and Vaunty last of all. As they're heading to the 600-metre mark, Green Raider goes through on the inside. Amy's Blushing, it's outside. They head off Torval and Dean, who's not responding to pressure, dropping out quickly. Omni Walk comes around the outside and has gone that quickly. It joins the leader, and Horrific is on their outside. Green Raider on the inside. Again goes through to go to the lead now and swings out wide around the turn and kicked away 1.5 lengths on Omni Walk. Horrific. Danaka's made ground and is coming after Green Raider down near the inside. Danaka's come with a great run at the 200-metre mark and has gone to the lead on the inside. Green Raider is trying to go back with it, clear of Omni Walk and Celtic King. Danaka on the inside, the leader. Green Raider's having another dip. Danaka about a half in front of Green Raider, who's under the whip, but Danaka's going to pull out enough to win, and Danaka wins it by a half length. Second is Green Raider, about 4 or 5 lengths to Omni Walk third, and a photo to Celtic King. A gap then to Comrade Park, followed further back by Vaunty, and back behind it to finish was Horrific, trailed by Lord Foster, Amy's Blushing, Catwoman, Kings Afar, Luca Brasi, and Torval and Dean dropped out to the tail of the field. Number 9, the winner, Luke Nolden, getting Danaka home in the final event of the day. 4-year-old Baymare, trained at Albury by Alex Aquilina. 9 Danaka first, Green Raider second, and Omni Walk should get third. The judge yet to semaphore that one. There it goes now. 9, 1 and 6 in the last of the day. 9, 1 and 6 in the time, 2:34.56. My Juliet just getting a little tough.